What's up, everybody? I've been playing a ton of Dark and Darker lately, and by that I mean I've literally only been playing Dark and Darker. And I've been thinking of an idea that I really feel like they should implement into the game. And that idea being something akin to the Hideout in Escape from Tarkov. Now, I've only played a little bit of Tarkov, but from what I've seen online and what my friends have explained to me, I feel like the Hideout would fit perfectly into Dark and Darker, being that they're similar genres. The Hideout in Escape from Tarkov is like a home base that you build from ingredients and craftables that you get in Raid. And everything that you make in the home base can also directly benefit you in different ways, whether that being increasing your base stats, passively making you money, being able to craft better items, or even creating items passively as well. Now, of course, Tarkov is a little bit more complex than Dark and Darker, so a lot of these things wouldn't really be good for the game or even make sense in the game, but there's a ton of potential for things to be added that would fit better in the realm of Dark and Darker, while also not putting a lot of players that can't play the game too much at a complete disadvantage. Now, for all you Dark and Darker veterans, I'm sure you remember the pre-match lobbies, specifically the tavern. Now, it was actually pretty hard to even find a little bit of footage of the tavern, so I don't have full footage of everything in it. However, I do think it serves as a good starting point for a quote-unquote home base or hideout. Now, picture this tavern completely gutted. With all the extra rooms that are also in it, leaves plenty of space for different rooms to serve different purposes and for the player to be able to build upon them. Now picture an alchemy room that passively makes you common grade potions. This wouldn't change the game or anything, but it would just save you some money in the long run. Considering most people buy from the merchant anyways, it wouldn't really affect the trade market either. Another example, and this is the one that initially made me think of this idea, is a room that's full of dummies, so you can actually see how much damage you're doing, whether that be magic, weapon damage, or anything, before you actually get into the raid. I feel like a thing that a lot of beginner players struggle with is actually knowing how much damage you're doing. I also watch a lot of streamers, they'll have to hit their friends during the raid to see how much damage they're actually doing. It would be nice just to have something where you can actually check it out before you actually get in the raid. I could definitely fire off these ideas all night, but I'll leave that for you guys in the comments below. It would definitely have to be something that wouldn't give you a permanent advantage. For example, in Escape from Tarkov, there's a gym, and I believe you can hit it X amount of times a day, and it'll permanently increase your stats. With how Dark and Darker plays, it would be terrible for game health, so we would have to avoid stuff like that like the plague. Another benefit to having a hideout is if you implemented a mechanic similar to Tarkov in that you have to keep maintaining the hideout, otherwise you stop getting a lot of the benefits that it provides. This ensures that players keep coming back day by day, week by week, month by month, to make sure that they can passively keep benefiting from this even if they're not playing as much. And even if they stop playing completely, it's not like a lot of that stuff goes away and they would have to rebuild it. They would just need to refuel the rooms that they already have built up, whether that being putting different crafting materials in it or some sort of fuel source. It would definitely be a monetary bonus for Iron Mace as well, because you would be able to sell skins and different customizable things for said hideout, kind of like the festive lobby skins that they've been selling. And you could take it a step further by giving players complete control of the placement of the rooms and different furniture that goes in them. Or even a trophy room where you can put your best gear, showcase any weapons that you have, and really make it your own. Dark and Darker would greatly benefit from giving us more objectives to accomplish during a wipe. There's a ton of crafting material that's completely useless, and maybe its only use is during a quest. This gives them the perfect opportunity to put a lot of those items to use that are already in the game. But I just want to put out a quick video of this idea that I had. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's come up with this idea, but I wanted to open up some discussion and get some other ideas from you guys in the comments. So on that note, I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.